All right, it is Sunday evening, the 22nd of September. The deadline for funding the government is September 30th. And this evening, Mike Johnson has entered a continuing resolution, which is the result of a bipartisan negotiations between the House and the Senate, which would keep government funding at its current levels through December 20th. Of course, that sets up, a big freaking repeat of this crap around the holidays, which is the way they like to do it. The 3-month frame is actually shorter than what Johnson and the Republicans were demanding. They wanted a 6 months frame with all this other crap added to it. It does offer it. The opening offer was the 6-month stopgap. And the one thing that this bill actually excludes, that they took out, is the measure requiring proof of citizenship to vote. I'm waiting for more of the details on this. I'm sure they will be released tomorrow, on Monday, when they get back at work. But Johnson was very adamant. He wrote like a letter to his colleagues saying, while this is not the solution any of us prefer, it is the most prudent path forward under the present circumstances. As history taught and current polling affirms, shutting the government down less than 40 days from a fateful election would be an act of political malpractice. That was part of Johnson's letter to his Republican colleagues in the House. The bill also directs $231 million going to Secret Service, which, of course, they're scrutinizing because of the second assassination PR stunt attempt, which is kind of interesting. And the outline is pretty basic. The 3-month CR is intended to prevent the Senate from jamming up. When it goes back to the Senate and all that, they're afraid that the Senate's going to dump a whole bunch of things that they want to get added into it, and this is their excuse to circumvent that, or at least that's how he presents it to his people. He says it is a very narrow, bare-bones CR, including only the extensions that are absolutely necessary. Because the House Republicans need help from the Democrats to pass the legislation, they couldn't go nuts on it. There are a lot of GOP lawmakers that are probably going to oppose this bill because there's no spending cuts. It's a shorter time frame, and the exclusion of that voting bill, which the MAGA crazies and the Trump diehards, that was the big thing, because not only did it ensure that illegal immigrants can't vote, even though they already can't vote, it takes away stripping women's rights to vote and the different names being on the birth certificate and driver's license. That's what it seems like this means. I will read the actual bill when it's presented tomorrow. But this is good news. It actually seems like on occasion, Mike Johnson will do something that is a little bit more center, even if it's just temporary. I think it's just him trying to hold on to his job. I think basically that's the root of it all. But he's going to piss a lot of people off with this 3-month CR. So we'll see how it goes. And I will let you know as more information comes out in the morning. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure check your voter registration. No matter what happens, check your voter registration. You need to make sure everything is correct with all the different games that all these different states are playing. According to where you are is the different type of game that's being played. And we need to pay attention to that. All right, stay diligent, stay educated, be kind. We are all in this together. God bless.